Hi everyone, Clayton speaking. This video will be a bit of a hobby update, just to let the guys know where I'm at with their miniatures, the ones that I picked out for my 100 subs competition. So Travis's Dakajet has gone back to Travis. I'm still waiting for a unboxing video from him. So I have spoken to him though, and he loves it. He's wrapped with it, so that's cool. Makes me happy. There is a showcase video for that up as well, guys. If you want to go and check that out, feel free. But so the number 2 in my 100 subs comp is this bad boy here. This is the Hellbrute, which we've dubbed the Melbrute, after Mel from the Terrain Shooter. It's a bit of an internal joke, but if you hear me refer to it as the Melbrute, you'll know why. So all the skin tones are done, all the base skin tones. I've sorted his armour out, so the black armour and the gold trimming is all neatened up. It just needs a hell of a lot of aging now, and all the highlights and all the usual stuff. His melter, I've done the heat effects on his melter gun there. I'm just going to do another dry brush just to make it look a little bit crusty around the edges of his gun barrel there, just to some carbonization basically, and some soot build-up. Started mapping out the freehand on the 2 big armor plates. This is just a basic guide. They will basically look nothing like this when I'm finished. For example, this one here, I don't like the teeth, I don't like the curvature of the top jaw, I don't like how I've done the chin bone, but it's just, like I said, it's just like a feeler to give me the space and what I'm going to do there. This skull, the eyes are pretty cool. The nose is too big, so I'll be changing that. But I'm just working on the saturation of colours. You can see it starts to pop out with the highlights, become 3D when I turn the miniature, so from there it's quite flat. But as you turn it, see that effect there, it starts to pop out of the armor plate, so that'll be happening with all these. On the shoulder, I've just got the basic freehand positive stencil. So what I mean by that is, this one here is painted in negative, so I've actually used the negative space to give me the spacings for the eyes and the nose. Whereas this one here is going to be painted in a little bit different fashion, so I paint in all the positive space of the skull, and then I work in the eyes, the nose, and then the eyebrow ridges and whatnot, and give it a negative, take it back into a negative space with the shading. All these pipes and everything are pretty much done. The cabling I'm really happy with. It looks pretty cool. Aged up the pistons and the shock absorbers in the back, and it's all sort of chuffing along really nice. And the wood grain paneling for the power fist is done. This is my first attempt at it, so I'm pretty happy with it. I just painted a knot in the wood there for visual effect. I think it sort of emphasises that it's wood if you paint a knot in it, or you see a painting of wood, or even wood applique if it's got a bit of a knot or something in there. It sort of enhances the fact that you're looking at wood. I mean, if you were to buy oak or something, I don't imagine, or a tabletop, you probably wouldn't want a knot in there because it would say it'd be weaker, but whatever. I'm no chippy, so I wouldn't have a clue. But yeah, so the wood panelling, really happy with it. Mike Scott's seen it and he loves it, so I always paint miniatures for other people, basically to make them happy, you know. I paint them in my own sort of style, but working within the parameters that they give me. So that eye's not finished yet. It's just a basic sort of a thing, but yeah, he's chuffing along. I've cut back in all that OSL, like I said I was going to do. Yeah, so that's him. As far as Will is concerned, so this is Will. This is from Courage and Honour. As far as I've gotten with this bad boy, you won't be able to see much of him because he's all in black, but definitely got him undercoated. He's on a big rock. Maybe slip something white behind him. Let me find a random piece of paper, guys. There we go. Random piece of paper. Woo! I'll have to flex some light up. Yeah, no, he's on a rock. On his, that's sort of like a Malifaux looking base there. For him, I found a couple of pieces of bark. So he's going to have, I did a little, like a biohazard sign here, or a little forbidden zone sign. But yeah, no, so that's him. There's not a great deal happening with him yet, but there will be. The next thing is my entry to Mike Scott's Feast Fest, and also an update video for Aceface on his commission. So this is Old One Eye. This is part 1 of 3 commissions I'm doing for Aceface. The other 2 are Greater Demons of Tzeentch. Wow, so what a miniature. Ace has done some massive conversions on this, and it's just so much fun to paint. I think you guys remember my older video of that Zoanthrope that I did, that I won from Aceface, believe it or not, with naming his Hive Fleet. So this won't be part of Hive Fleet Voro. This will be just a standalone miniature. But basically, what I'm doing at the moment is working on the green glowing effects. So this is just done using all Citadel paints, Citadel greens. And that, I don't know if you can pick it up, but the carapace and the armor plates are not actually black. They're a really, really dark green, mixed with black. Don't get me wrong, there's definitely black there, but that initial colour is actually more of a really, really dark angels, really dark angels green. Excuse me, helps with the glowing effect. So the greens that I've used, guys, all have a fundamentally large amount of yellow in them, and by that I mean I've used bright greens. I know it's probably obvious, but so I've used Scorpion green, Cyberite green, Jade green, and Dark Angels green for the base, to get that glowing effect. I think if you were to go ahead and use things like khaki green and those sort of brownish greens, it won't pop. You won't get that effect. So even when I shade out the light, see that? So with that lighting effect, see how it still glows? So I've covered the light up, and it really still, that's probably a better shot there. So the light's pretty much covered up, and you can see the little highlights popping out, and it's got a massive glowing effect. And yeah, look at that. So, of course it won't focus now, but you get the idea. The greens really pop out, and they glow. So there you go, guys. That's what I'm up to. The Leman Russ has just got the turret there. It's just got some very basic weathering on it. Just started weathering, but yeah. So that's looking pretty wicked. It's gonna really stand out. You can see. Look at that. I mean, that inside the rib cage there, it looks like it's glowing, and that's just by using greens, just Citadel green paint over blacks. So. And over really extremely dark green to black. So I'm pretty wrapped with that. Hopefully you like it, Ace. No doubt you'll tell me in the comments. So you can see the tail there, and so yeah, that'll excuse me again. Yeah, so that'll really pop once he's all done, and I've got an even sort of saturation of the greens, and I've worked out a few highlights. I'll probably take it up to a greeny bony, if anyone remembers that old Rotting Flesh colour. That'll be the sort of the line highlights, the pin line highlights across this guy. I won't go crazy and do a whole heap of highlights because it'll take away from the green effect, like the glowing effect. So yeah. And just on a side note, guys, I realise I haven't posted a video for a while. Doesn't mean I haven't been painting. I sort of always chipping away at painting, but I've got the girls on school holidays, so I would much rather hang out with them and have a life, have a real life, and do real life stuff, than be sitting around posting on YouTube and things like that. I've noticed there's a few people have gone through some things lately, and my heart goes out to you lads. If you ever need a chat or anything, hit me up. Because I know what it's like to try and juggle a YouTube channel, commission painting, a full-time job, 3 children, a missus in real life. So it's all in moderation. That's all I can say. So there you go. That's YouTube and painting in moderation, by the way. The rest of it is the main focus. So there you go, guys. It's kind of why I haven't been. You probably haven't seen me, and I haven't been commenting on your videos. I've just been a busy boy. So yeah, I know I'm rambling on with crap now, so I'll stop the video. Alright, cheers for watching, guys, and if you just want to like, comment and subscribe, as always, greatly appreciated, and head over to Ace Faces channel and head over to Mike Scott's channel and check them out. Cheers, guys. Bye.